Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. And if you're returning, well, friends, you already know how I feel about you. I love you. So my allergies have been so bad lately, like ridiculously bad. It's just that time of year. So if I need to take a pause, if there's a weird break, that is probably why, because if my nose starts dripping again, I'm gonna have to do something about it. I hope you guys have been doing well and not suffering from allergies or anything else for that matter. And let's get in. Today, we're going to be doing a quick look into who is heading your way next. What are their intentions? What's this about? What do you have to know? We have three groups to choose from, as always. Go with the one that you feel the most drawn to. Maybe it's multiple, maybe there's different messages waiting for you. Remember, friends, this is your reading. You make of it what you want. You should never let a tarot reading ruin your day or your vibe or bring you down. If you're hearing something that doesn't feel like it's for you, if it's referencing a past person and you are absolutely, there's no one in the past, then maybe that's not the pile for you, or maybe that's not a message for you to walk away with. As I said, there's three piles to choose from. Go with the one that, yeah, go with the one that draws you in, the one that you're initially drawn to. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. All right, when you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. I absolutely love these stickers. You can find the link down below of where they're from if you're interested. And let's get right to it. Let's see who's heading towards you, heading your way. And what's up with them? What's the vibe? Why? What do you need? That's what I just heard. So maybe some of you, that's the reaction you're going to have. I don't know. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective, for my group number ones. Who's heading towards my group number ones, please? All right, my group number ones. Needless to say, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If I happen to mention that this might be a past person, if you find yourself triggered by that, just click off the reading and don't claim it. That's totally fine as well. This is your reading. You make of it what you want, and hopefully it's what you need. So that's the intention today, to help bring you messages that can help you make decisions if someone does try to pop in back into your life. I'm kind of feeling that way because I feel like you guys, um, I don't know, maybe you didn't think this person would reach out, or, oh, that's interesting, reach out. I am feeling this could have been a couple months or a couple weeks, but it, like, you're not like immediately to jump to it. Some of you are going to be like, oh, of course, that, like, there's a reason perhaps why you expected to hear from this person, but they hesitated. For some of you, this could be a job. So if there was a wait of like a little while, maybe a couple weeks, that you guys heard back, it does feel that this is going to come back around and you're going to be like, oh, and all of the stuff that you were wondering as to why you hadn't heard from them yet, it like becomes clear. So if this is, you guys have a hard time trusting this energy. So if this is a job, or if this is like something you applied to and you're waiting to hear back, it almost feels like you guys are going to be like, oh, I already am getting, I don't, I don't think you're going to like the boss or whoever ends up reaching out to you. You're going to be like, of course. I feel like you guys aren't going to like really believe what they have to say, or maybe you're going to feel like you see right through it. I did see the Seven of Swords in reverse at the same time as that one. So it's almost like they want to come back together with you. Yeah, they're going to be like, sorry, there was a delay. Oh, this person's going to try to work you. So take it wherever it applies. Maybe if this is a person you're dealing with, they're like a boss, or they're in charge of a lot of stuff. They're like, I have so much on my plate, or like, I'm responsible for so many things. But at the same time, they're like, hey, hey, I know I look good. I know I got, all this stuff going on. They like being in charge. This person's really in their ego. Um, and it like, you realize that they hadn't like forgotten about you, or you're like, oh, I didn't, yeah, why now? Or I didn't expect, I don't know. It's almost like you were like waiting, I feel like. So, yeah, there's a sense of coming back together. There's also a sense of them kind of gaining clarity. We dropped one, and it was the Queen of Wands. So I think you're upset, or I think you weren't feeling that confident, and now they're coming in making it seem like you're still the one that they're thinking of, or the candidate if it's work. Like, for some of you, I'm definitely kind of feeling that this might have been some kind of opportunity, even, in whatever area it is. Meaning it could be a specific person that you were dealing with as well. Yeah, they want to come in and be all almost like sweet about it, or like, how have you been? Oh, I know. It's been a while. Yeah, they could have had something going on, like in the workplace, or um, some kind of issue. I don't know, that I feel they're going to lightly kind of mention or like graze over. And you're going to be like, this is not good. This person is not saying who they are. This place is not as stable as it claims to be. We have Capricorn, Aries coming out the strongest, Gemini as well, and Virgo. But we have pretty much all signs showing up. Not too much water, though. And the water that is on the table, it's kind of like, don't drink it. um, you guys might feel like this person's a pathological liar, or cultivates a toxic environment. I'm saying it like that because, yeah, I feel like there's a message about an opportunity for work, or an opportunity somewhere. Yeah, look at that. You're like, this is not, like, I feel like you see it right through it, but I don't know if you're saying much. So you guys are going to hesitate, because you're just going to be like, there's no way this person or this thing is ever going to give me enough to make it worth dealing with dealing with them. I feel like you see this as more, I don't know how long you've been dealing with this, but it almost feels like it doesn't take you long to kind of pick up on a pattern, or pick up on the red flags, and, make decisions based off that. Especially if it is something like, that you interviewed somewhere, and the interview was just kind of like chaotic, or the way that this person presented the opportunity, it seemed like there was a lot they weren't saying. They were real sugarcoating it, is what I'm getting. Sugarcoating for sure. And you're like experienced enough to see where there's inconsistencies, or like, there's just, you see the flags where you need to. And I don't feel like you trust this person at all. You view this as a problem that they have. You might even see them as someone that has some kind of issue. It could be like codependency, or just toxic, like I said, something that you're like, I don't know if I'm just going to say yes right off the bat. It's almost like they're going to try to convince you that the reason they took so long, or the reason that they're coming now, like, they have an excuse, and that's like, you're not here for it. You're literally not here for it. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number ones. What are this person's intentions, and what else does my group number ones need to know about this person that's coming towards them? What else do they need to know? What are this person's intentions? So something really, okay. something recently happened in this person's life, or um yeah, I kind of feel like uh, something came to an abrupt ending, or maybe there was a move that had to be done. There's something really unexpected with the Chariot and the Tower. It like, okay, for some of them maybe this has to do with a car. That's really specific. But for others, it almost feels like something really unexpected happened, and now it's rushing the need to move forward. And it's almost like they couldn't continue doing things in the same way, or something had to change for whatever reason. But it's almost like there they come in with that Seven of Swords energy. So they're not sure either. It's almost like they're just trying to maintain an image of um, being, in control of everything. I got this type of energy. And but they're being sneaky, or they're just, maybe that's what you have to know. That's something, the Eight of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person's trying to figure something out. Oh, they're not, so they are acknowledging that they're not sure how you feel anymore about it. Or like there's something here, maybe they're dealing with someone that they're blocked from. Lots of weird messages coming through. I call them weird because I don't make sense of them, but if they make sense to you guys, that's all that matters. Yeah, so they're going through something. Either something fell through with someone else, or I don't know, there was an unexpected situation that came up with this Empress. One more, please. And it's left them kind of shook, or that's why, I don't know. Maybe if this is a work situation, someone that they were relying on, or left, ended up leaving, or something happened, someone can't show up anymore. Yeah, so now they're coming to you because they see you as being able to fix their problem. Oh, okay. Yeah, something unexpectedly didn't move forward. Yeah, there's a lot that they like didn't see coming, and this is like leaving them scramble. They're not, so pay attention to what they don't mention. Pay attention to what they don't say, because they're really trying not to say too much, or they're trying to be careful with their words. They're holding on to something. Um, that holding on could be information, secrets. Yeah, pay attention to what they don't say. And maybe, like, I don't know, maybe there's questions that you're going to want to ask, or maybe this is you just being real intuitive. Maybe you guys are a Pisces. And maybe this is you not being sure how you feel about it. Because again, there's this energy here of they're not giving me enough, and they're not going to. And because you don't know how to feel about it, it's almost like that answers the question for you. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, friends, it feels like you're going to be onto them. So this is kind of confirmation. If you guys do encounter someone and they come to you like you're being asked to be involved in something, or they want you for something, it's almost because they feel like you'll know what to do. You can fix it. Very interesting. They see you as being strong and capable and loyal, and they know they can count on you. But yeah, you do what feels best for you. What I do feel like for some of you, this is a new opportunity that you were waiting for earlier, but now it's like there's something here that doesn't feel right for you guys. All right, let's pull some oracle cards before we close out your reading. What else do my group number ones need to know, please? Growth. Maybe they want you because they see that you'll bring growth to their situation. Intuition, yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, seriously. Pay attention. Trust your intuition. I don't even need to pull more cards for you guys because seriously, you do have to trust your intuition in this situation. All right, friends, that's what I have for you today. I hope it was helpful, especially if the time does come and you recognize this energy. I feel like you guys have your own answer, and hopefully this just validates it. I'm wishing you nothing but the best. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's go ahead and put that right there. And let's get right to it. Let's see who's going to be heading your way and what are their intentions? What do they want? What's the vibe? What's going on here? As always, this is a collective reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. If the energy of a past person or past situation comes up that you don't want to hear about, just go ahead and click off the video. Maybe there isn't a message for you in that group. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. Who's heading towards my group number two's way, please? Who do we need to talk about today? Who's coming their way, please? All right. For some of you, it could be something that's going to make you real, like, I don't know. It almost feels like it's something that you wanted to happen. We'll see if that Nine of Cups comes back because now we have the Ten of Swords. Who's coming towards my group number twos, please? All right, it's interesting because you picked the sad girl sticker, and this might be a sad girl or a sad someone. I only say that because that Ten of Swords is painful. Someone here could have experienced some kind of a painful ending that they're going through, and they could benefit from your company. Or they want to get together. Maybe you experience a painful ending with this person. And now that they want to get together, maybe you're a little defensive or someone's defensive. Yeah, there's that coming back together. Or I'm getting like this could even be like a friend or something. All right, we'll see what else comes through. Why the Ten of Swords? Interesting. These cards are stuck together. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Someone here feels like they're manipulative. Yeah, there's someone here that's like wants your advice, or this is even the energy of a friend who's having trouble with their like boyfriend or girlfriend, or like in their love life or in their work life. Something didn't work out for someone. Now this could be a situation with you and like someone you were involved with. I did just see the King of Wands. I'm getting that this is like boyfriend trouble, girlfriend trouble, situationship trouble. Yeah, it's almost like they want to talk about something that just didn't take off, or it wasn't like stable or secure enough or showed up enough, and they want to like get together with you. This might be like a friend that wants to get together for drinks or something. But they're being a little, I don't know. We're gonna pull some more. That Magician in reverse. It's almost like there's a air of manipulation to them. But they did have, so for some of them, this is work related, or maybe if they own a business, it's like troubles with that. Something's inconsistent. Money's inconsistent. Sales are inconsistent. Something along those lines. Why the Magician in reverse, please? Oh, because I feel like you make them feel better. You make them feel like, oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about them. Everything's going to be fine. It's almost like you ease that for some of you. For others of you, this is someone who's taking charge. They don't want to worry about this. They want to just hang out and have a good time, reunite, have some conversation, have some good time, whatever it is. And it almost feels like they might be like kind of pulling at you in a way that they know you can't say no. So yeah, manipulation. That was a long way of going around it, but All right, what else can you tell me? Why this Nine of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, it feels like they want to, for some, it might have something to do with like money. That's not for everyone. That's why it makes me feel like maybe someone's business could have been affected or their job. For others of you, it just feels like maybe there's some type of age difference that comes into play in the situation if they are complaining about someone that they were involved with. Now, for those of you that this is about a partner you were involved with, it just feels like you kind of already know how they showed up in the past, which is, it feels like there was potential, but then it didn't grow. And now it's like they just want to come together and have fun, just the fun. No getting deep in anything, no diving into it. But it feels like there's someone who's feeling defensive. It could even be both of you. Maybe it's you because you're not sure if this is going to be something you want to put into. Because maybe you're starting to feel that the situation, I don't think it's giving you enough in the past of whatever it is. You could have even felt breadcrumbed in the situation. And it's going to be up to you. You're undecided. It's almost like you're like, oh, of course. Of course you need me now. There's the sadness. Yeah. I don't know if that's coming from you or them. But either way, it doesn't feel like you're going to want to be jump into it. Yeah. You really care about them. You've given enough, you've invested into it, and you want to, because you don't view them like, oh, I don't know how you view them. I was going to say you don't view them in a super negative light, but it's almost like you're like, oh, I don't know. Some of you could be wondering if you have the energy to give. It's like, I really care about you, but right now I'm just having to, I'm conserving my energy, and you kind of wear me out, could be the thing. All right. So we had all signs showing up. Let's see what else you have to know. This person's intentions and what you have to know. Thank you, Spirit. What's this person's intentions coming towards my group number twos? And what do my group number twos need to know, please? What are their intentions and what does my group number twos need to know, please? Yes or no? It's like they want to take a break from whatever drama they're going through. They might even want to just let loose. They have a hard time letting something go. Ten of Pentacles. You could have known or worked with this person for a long time, known them for a long time. Yeah, that Ten of Pentacles, it makes me feel like they're part of your home, part of your foundation. Or you worked with them. Oh, I didn't even see that Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they want to come in like no drama, not like emotional. Like it's like they just want to kind of take a break from a relationship or from something else that isn't working out for them. Yeah, something isn't moving forward for them, or it's come to a pause in some way, and so now they're turning to you. This could have an ending to do with a long relationship in their life or their job. Yeah, I feel like it's just someone trying to come to you with their issues and you love them and you're just like, man, I'm not sure because we've done this before. I remember last time you were going through this and we talked about it and I stayed up with you till 4 in the morning. I chose to be on the phone with you versus being present in my real life. Yeah, like something like that where it's like you've done this before and you're just not sure because they're just coming in to repeat a pattern. And I feel like you see that clearly. You care for them, you do, and you're empathetic to their situation, but you're almost like, you know what, not my circus, not my monkeys. Um, and some of you will be like, you will choose to show up, and that's fine too. The decision is yours, of course. This person is going to pull at your heartstrings, but I don't feel like it's something they haven't done in the past. So maybe that kind of helps you, you know, make a decision, whatever that means, especially if you're feeling like you yourself are spread thin, friends. And you don't, yeah, because it feels like you guys have a lot on your plate and you might be at capacity, and that's fine too. All right, let's pull some oracle cards for you guys before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. What else for my group number twos? Surrender, rest, and isolation. Wow. Yeah, you guys might choose to just take a breather. It's interesting because I feel like that's what this person sees you as. Like, I need to take a break from my life so group number twos can help me distract, or they always make me feel better. They always remind me of who I am and what I'm capable of, whatever it is that you give to this person. Um, and you guys might choose to just chill out. You might choose to go into isolation. That might be you surrendering to what is or surrendering to the pattern. I mean, not surrendering into the pattern. You could, you very well could, but at least now you know this. I feel like you guys have a high awareness. Anyway, I'll leave it at that before I continue to ramble. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it was helpful. And thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. And if you are interested in these stickers, they are linked down below. All right, let's get to it. You know why you're here. We're going to be looking into who's heading your way, who's coming towards you. Now, this is a collective reading on YouTube. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. If you are triggered by hearing of a past person, if I do happen to mention a past person, then you can simply click off of the reading and not claim it as your own. I completely understand. Not everyone is open or has a past person, and that's fine too. All right, maybe there's messages for you in another pile. So let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number threes. My group number threes, please, Spirit. Who's heading their way? Who's heading their way? What can you tell us about this situation that's coming towards them? Who's heading towards their group number threes? Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Independent, single energy. Who's heading towards my group number two? Oh, I said my group number two is interesting. My group number threes. We have the Magician, the Three of Coins. Interesting. This is someone who's good with their words, good with their hands, maybe. You never know what they're really up to. It's almost like you're like, wait for it, wait for it. Yeah, there's a lot that you feel you don't know about this person or they keep secrets. This could have been, mm, I'm not going to say that yet. If it comes back to me later, I will. All right, what can you tell me? Who's heading towards my group number threes? Oh, interesting. This person is, there's a lot that this person doesn't tell you. And it's like, you know what? I don't think this person like is good with even understanding what they want or how they feel. But they feel deeply here. Yeah, they're coming towards you and it's almost like you're like, "Oh, okay. This kind of came out of nowhere." They're showing up as the King of Pentacles underneath the Three of Pentacles. They're showing up as being very put together, but there's something here that either you feel isn't solid about them or there's something that isn't working out for them. Interesting message. We have Pisces energy with this moon card. Why the moon, please? Oh yeah, they're hiding something. All right. It has to do, so they're not being open about why they've been, it's almost like someone here is going to hesitate and pull back. And that could be you. You could be waiting to see what they reveal. And it's almost like, I don't know, they're either having an issue with someone that they're involved with, or they're not confident about how you view them, because this could have been someone that has kept you waiting in the past. There could have been a false start. Why the Ace of Wands? I'm surprised the Seven of Cups isn't out here, because it almost seems like this person causes a lot of illusion. Yeah, it's like something here couldn't take off. And they might kind of tell you why, and that's why you're kind of sitting back. But I feel like this person's going to use work or their position as to why something couldn't happen. And that's why you feel they're the magician, because you're just taking something for face value. You're like, and as I say that, it's the Queen of Swords. You're not hanging on to anything that this person says to, like, you're taking note of it, but you're also like, you can't BS me. Like, I know. Or you're like, yeah, the math ain't mathin'. What you're saying doesn't really add up. Look how the cards are getting. The math ain't mathin'. Man, your reading, I feel like it was difficult to start flowing. And now I get it, because this person or whatever this situation is, why the King of Cups? They might be younger than you. Man, this person is, their emotions are really something for them to, it's like they're carrying the weight of their own emotions. And maybe that's something that you already sense, because they're maybe giving excuses, or, and you're like, are you like, yeah, you could view them as being immature, or they view, okay, you know what? Also is coming through. This person, the way that they view love, or when they care about something or someone, they really get negative about it. This person doesn't view love as being a positive thing. They really kind of get off on being independent or single. Like, they're like, this love stuff isn't for me. And that's when they don't move forward. They self-sabotage. I mean, maybe that's something that you already know. So you're just like, you've kind of gone cold on them, or you're not like coming off as being warm. Regardless, I'm not seeing how you're feeling. I'm seeing how you're taking this or reacting. you might view them as coming in manipulative, like maybe there's already indicators that they're going to try to reach out or something. Yeah, you're like, I see right through you. You're still distant. You're not, you know, you're, there's something about that this could have kept you waiting, or you've waited for this in the past. If it's not this specific person, it's like you've been in situations where you've been waiting. So that's why it's interesting, because you guys aren't walking away from this, because I just flipped to the Lover's card. There is a decision, but I also feel like there's some kind of repeating pattern that you're tired of going back and forth on, and you're like, I'm not partaking in this situation like I used to. Before, I feel like you used to be Queen of Cups with this person, or in these situations where you were like understanding, oh, well, they had a bad day, or they're going through a lot right now, or they have a tough childhood, whatever. There was something that I feel you really understood, and now you've kind of gone cold because you're like, yeah, or are you any different? Because I don't feel like you can give me what I require at this moment in time. All right. Wow, interesting messages. Let's see what else you need to know. What are this person's intentions, Spirit? What do my group number 3s need to know about this person's intentions? What do my group number 3s need to know about this person's intentions? I was sitting here trying to think, like, if that's not a past person, that it could be. I didn't see any new, but it could be for those of you. And then the candle just goes out as I'm saying that. There's just something here that you recognize as a certain behavior. Lots of cards. We have the Star card. What's behind the Star card? Oh my gosh, the Two of Cups. This person's coming in as being hopeful that you guys could get on the same page, or hopeful about the connection here, or the chemistry that you guys have. We have Aquarius energy with that Star card. They're trying to be hopeful about it, that you're either they like attention. They like your attention, but they're also a little back and forth. They see you as the Empress, and I feel like you know that. So earlier, I didn't see you guys fully walking away from this, but I'm not seeing that you guys are going to be warm and receptive. They're coming in, wanting to portray like they're real confident. They have been thinking about this a lot. I just saw the Devil cards, or the Devil cards. I said cards because I was looking at the Two of Cups, and if I would have pulled the Devil, I would have put it right there. But let's see if we can get a different energy than the freaking Devil with that Two of Cups. That makes me feel like either this person has obsessively been thinking about this, or there's toxic attachment that comes with this person. I don't know, only you'll know. The Four of Coins. They're still holding on to this. So I do think they've been kind of obsessing over this, and that's why they weren't like emotions aren't their thing. They get real negative. Why do I feel this way? Why am I so attached? They are coming in as being immature or younger than you, friends. They're coming in being flirty, trying to hide how much they really care. They're trying to get out of their head. It is. They're almost like faking the funk. I laugh because in my head I just got a little replay of this meme. Oh, and as I say that, my computer dinged. This Sun in reverse, so they could have a fire placement in Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to be, but it feels like it's really hard for this person to get out of their ego. They don't like follow emotion very easily. They're not used to making decisions based off of emotions, and they feel like when it comes to you, that's what they're doing, and they kind of go back and forth. They like revert back to being closed off, or not being closed off, but just I feel like there's an internal struggle here. There's a lot that they're kind of unlearning or trying to break away from, but they're not fully there. There's the Fool. They're back and forth. There's emotional highs and lows that comes with this new beginning. This is them. They feel like by them kind of coming towards you in whatever manner that might be. It might be something so small that you're like, are you serious? Are you serious, buddy? But to them, it's a big deal because they're almost like clearing their throat before they speak, because they are going to give you a little something in order to get you to respond. And it's going to be up to you. So for a lot of you, this could be like a view on your story, or a like on a picture, a hey, I hope if there's like a milestone you reach, a birthday or something you post, that they out of nowhere come and they like it. It's interesting that I keep talking social media, because I do feel like they're kind of sitting back and observing, and ready to like come forward whenever the possibility arises. They definitely have not let go of this connection. And so when they come towards you, or when they pop up, it's going to be, yeah, I also don't see that you're going to see this coming. Like, I don't think you're going to be expecting it. Maybe you did at one point, and maybe that's what I was getting. Was this your reading that I saw the Nine of Cups? It could have been another reading, but anyway, um, yeah, they're like, okay, I'm confident right now. It's like, it's almost like this person has to ride their highs. Like when they're feeling good, maybe it's even like a little impulsive, and that's what I'm feeling as well. Oh, very interesting. So they feel like you guys mutually, what is this? I hope they're not like, they know you can't be breadcrumbed. That's the thing. It's like they know they have to be giving enough, and it's almost like they're like, okay, I have something to give right now. But why the Six of Coins with the Empress? She deserves way more than the six. Why the Six of Coins? Oh, because they feel like you also, whatever happened in the past, they want to heal this, and they're hoping that you feel the same, or they think that you will. That there's something that needs to be cleared up from the past, and they don't like the way something in the past ended, or where you guys left off. They think back to that a lot. So if this is something you're completely over and not open to, then yeah, don't be friends. I do feel some of you are going to listen and not say much. You're going to take your notes and say what you got to say, but I don't think you're going to be warm, receptive. What else, please? Yeah, they're coming in to reveal something. Reveal that they care. Reveal why they couldn't be consistent in the past. They feel like they've grown. This person's having a good moment, where they're feeling themselves, and they're feeling hopeful about this. So they're going to reach out, or they're going to come towards you in some way. All right, let's pull some oracle cards. You guys have been through a journey here, whatever this is. Look, oh, I just realized that the Emperor did come up. They see you guys as being equals, so that's what that meant. You guys could give each other that Six of Pentacles. Like you guys are equal. Your counterparts. All right, thank you, Spirit. Any more messages, please, for my group number 3s when it comes to this person that's coming towards them? So for you guys, I pulled more. Um, so you guys have been, a lot of you are choosing to go with the flow. I do feel that there's been a period of time where nothing felt like it was changing, but something here could have been clearing out. There was a death, there was an ending that had to happen in order to restore balance in this situation. I do feel there was a sense of unfair in the past, and this person might see that, or you might see that, and that's why the energy has changed. However, you choose to move forward in this, it's really up to you. I didn't see any indicators of any future energy coming through, meaning they didn't show me what was to come. We just saw who's coming in, their intentions, nothing after that. So your story is completely yours and unwritten, friends. We have movement. So in the past, things could not progress and they could not move forward because these things needed to happen. This pullback, this you getting space, them doing their thing, them getting space in order to bring balance. There is going to be movement in this situation. I'm going to call it a connection. There's going to be movement forward. And at the end of the day, I do feel that there is emotion here, whether that's you have it for this person or just yourself. So you choose to remove yourself, or you still have love in this situation and are willing to kind of keep writing this out with whatever your circumstances are with this person. It's up to you. I do feel there is love here for those of you that um, kind of wanted to know if there was emotion. Yes, there is. I do feel you and this person deeply care for each other. Um, but this person doesn't do well, or it's not that they don't do well. Let me take that back. It's hard for them when it comes to love, understanding how they feel, expressing it. There's a level of immaturity when it comes to that. So maybe they have done some growing. I don't know. Only you'll know, my group number threes. Thank you so much for joining me here today and allowing me to be a part of your journey. And I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.